Last time on Magical Miss. Oh boy, some big feelings were felt. For the first time ever, Pink went off. And not just on anyone, on Daisy, gaining even more respect from her best friend Blue and maybe some more love points from Daisy. Mariana yet again incepted Willa's brain, planting seeds of doubt as to whether Izzy might abandon Willa. But that's fine, right? Our color-coded heroes made quick work of the final Alaskan bullworm, and now homecoming is saved. All that's left to do is get through the last day of homecoming week, and sure, there might not be any imminent danger, but teenage drama is bound to happen. It's time to put on your school spirit gear. Go Sharks! Welcome to Magical Miss.
Yep. The main things that I have planned for this beginning of session are at the homecoming game if we want to open in media res there, but if there's anything you wanted to do in school that day before, you are completely open to.
I do have one thing that I want to do, which is so, I don't know, it's so totally minor, but
there's nothing too minor.
The fact that Emma's saying this is because I told her what I wanted to do beforehand, to get to let her know I want to do something. Is there anything you want to do, G9?
It's more of like a bigger thing. It's kind of shady.
You want to do a what?
Willa wants to get like a burner phone, so once she does get Josh's number.
Are you getting your magical girl form a phone? Roll me 2d6.
Oh my god.
Roll me 2d6.
Honey dice and sharp dice. Let's go. Let me move this over so you have more knee space. Clear.
No, that's fine, it's fine.
That's a 3.
When you come home after the worm fight, you are dead tired, and your dad is frantically, like, he has his phone on one side of the counter and a decrepit, like, one of those flip phones that everybody had in like 2005 and they wanted it to be a Motorola Razr so freaking bad.
Oh no, it's not a discount razor, is it?
It is, you know, the Walmart Go phone brand. It is just
with the Nokia indestructibility?
You would hope.
Oh no.
He's got parts all over the place. He's got goggles on his head and he's like, oh god.
What happened?
Oh, Willa, hi.
Hi.
How was your day today?
Busy.
Okay.
Busy.
That's good.
So, it looks like you got some stuff going on here?
Yeah. So you know how the homecoming game's tomorrow, right? Yeah?
Yeah?
Well, your mother's still busy with her photography stuff that she's doing. She's still busy at work, but guess what?
What?
Your aunt and uncle and cousin are coming into town for the game.
Which one?
Mackenzie. But your dad is like, you see, your Aunt May called and I answered, unfortunately. I thought I had her number blocked, but you know, I was like, after the phone call and she told me she was coming by and that they were maybe going to stop by the house and see us tomorrow at some point. I was like, what if we just ran away? And I found my old Go phone and see, I can't get the SIM card over.
Hey, hold please. I take out my phone and I text Izzy, Mackenzie alert. Mackenzie alert, she is bound to drop the bomb on Friday.
Willa, I need you to write down an immediate competitive relationship with Mackenzie.
Fuck yeah.
Backstory, who is this? Who is Mackenzie?
Mackenzie is my shit-ass cousin who made my life a living hell at every O'Bryant family reunion. She's like a year older than me, but she like bullied the shit out of me. And she also got influenced because of her, I thought we called her Aunt Susan.
Oh yes, Susan.
It's Susan did not like the fact that my mom married my dad. She thinks my dad is lame and not worthy of my mom. So
I mean, your mom does take some epic cool photos and
She
travels. So,
does.
like, that is kind of cool just from the job perspective. Granted, my in-character self has met her, but I have not personally met your mother.
no, not
Okay, so Mackenzie alert, shit sister. Okay.
shit cousin. She's
Do we have an order of operations for this cousin? Do we have plan M?
Plan M. Plan M. I think the plan is just like you find ways to like get me out of the house as much as possible. Like, oh no, I'm doing things with Izzy, or maybe you can also invite my dad so we can do like a daddy-daughter double date thing. We can go out and like do stuff.
My dad's not here, so it would be him and Arthur. It's a vibe. They're a vibe. Okay. So basically, just get you and him out of the house as much as possible.
Yes,
Okay.
and also I text Izzy. I also want a burner phone for Blue because Josh tried to ask for my number, but I couldn't give him my number. And then I looked at the phone that my dad is trying to dissect, and it does not look like it will survive a blow. Like if you just blow on it, it will explode. So if you have another phone I can use, Izzy probably looks over to the collection of iPhone 7s and iPhone 6s in her drawer.
Can I just give her an old phone that
Roll
we have?
me 2d6.
I was about to ask her to roll me 2d6 to be like convince me.
Thanks for the follow. Welcome.
Hello. All right, this is for you, Aquarius. Aquarius. I'm sorry. Woo. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have given this to you.
Different dice.
Everybody has that drawer of phones, but you guys have a drawer of phones that are like marked for recycling because they don't work anymore.
Okay. I'm going to see that and be like,
Arthur from the background is like, she could get a Google Voice number if she really needed.
Arthur, I love you.
I've
You
been
are so
researching.
smart about this.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'll get back on the phone and I'll just like text you real quick, be like, no phones, all broken. Google phone number ?
Google phone number.
You see that Arthur has a stack of books all from the 001 section of the library that's all on technology.
Doesn't even like look it up. He just reads.
I got Raspberry Pi for Dummies.
Okay.
I turn to Arthur and I say, oh my god, what was it? Shoot, what was I gonna tell Arthur? I forget. Shoot. It's gonna be Plan M. Mackenzie's in town, or will be in like a couple hours. So we are going to try and get her and her dad out as much as possible. So invite him and only him out for tea at one point when we're at home.
Absolutely, but did you want me to come to the game tonight, or? I mean, tomorrow night. It's Thursday night.
It is Thursday night, technically. And I'm just like, Willa's gonna be marching, so if you want to see her march, yeah, you wanna come?
I do love the way they play that music. Very, very arts.
Star Wars for the halftime show.
Yeah, I was like, Arthur, it's gonna be Star Wars again.
He shakes his head. True Trekkie at heart. I suppose that will suffice.
I know you. I know that you like Star Trek.
Characters are just so much deeper.
That's actually our DM.
It's really a little bit of M coming out of the mold right
Don't
there.
get me started on DS9.
But that would be yeah. We could definitely go together. Support Willa. Not gonna lie, in the back of her head, she's just like, yes, another person to throw between her and Benny and / Daisy in the last moments.
Just throw a Mackenzie in there and see how she fares.
I need Arthur to do a cleaning this gun talk to the Schwartzes. Just be like, oh, don't worry. Don't hurt her.
Nothing is more scary than a British man like me.
Oh my gosh, it's like, I've been this before, but now I am here and I'm prepared.
It's like
I have been ready for the last 10 years.
he also has like a rapier in his closet for some reason.
He's really fences.
I love art.
Okay, I'll make a Google voice phone number or whatever, and then on the off chance that Josh does ask for Blue's phone number, she's gonna be like, okay, fine.
What do you put as the name for the phone number?
I don't know.
What would the caller ID come up as?
Can I put emojis?
Yeah.
Flaming fire sword?
Fire,
Fairy?
sword, wings, and also like a block of the color blue.
Oh my god, hold on.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Excellent.
Your friendly neighborhood fire sword girl with wings.
As God intended.
Okay, so I have that now.
Mhm.
And so when is Mackenzie coming over tomorrow?
They are coming for the homecoming game.
Okay.
Your dad elaborates that Mackenzie's family is going to be in town to do a tour of the university.
Oh.
So they're gonna be here for the weekend?
They're gonna be there for the weekend.
Oh.
But
Like,
your dad let them know that it is homecoming, so you won't be available.
good. At all.
But they are coming to the game.
Okay. Okay. I will try my best not to chuck my trumpet at Mackenzie. Just probably from the 40-yard line. Just, no big deal.
Oh my gosh. Sounds good. Okay.
I don't have anything else going on. I don't think I have anything else. I'm just going to hibernate. Because it's been a long day of superheroing.
Exactly.
It has, yeah. I think for the rest of the night, I think Izzy's just gonna like have trouble falling asleep because she's like currently in like the thralls of like what the fuck do I do with Benny and Izzy, and she's like legit laid in bed like trying to sleep, and she's having the worst time sleeping. I think it's just because it's so late, she just eventually knocks out.
Michaela's so in love with Two is playing in the background of the scene.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, I love it. But yeah, she just falls asleep just like totally in angst about like what the heck she's going to do because like she's like, they're twins, how do they both like me? Do they both like me? Benny has been very questionable till this point, and honestly, Daisy could just be a big flirt and Willa could just be saying that one thing is another and it could be absolutely nothing.
Just
And so like
way
Izzy is just Izzy is overthinking everything and just like low-key going around in circles at the moment. So tomorrow she kind of wants to talk to Matthew.
Oh.
She wants to talk to Matthew
Boy
again.
advice, Matthew! Our boy romance guru, Matthew.
Yeah. Well, we can skip ahead to that.
Yeah,
sure.
You did get a message from Jake during the night at about probably like midnight 30.
Yes.
And it says, hey Izzy, you're probably asleep, but I tried on the shark suit and he sent a picture and it looks like he got his head stuck in it and he's like, I don't think I did this right, so before the pep rally, can you show me how to do it? Thanks. See ya.
Izzy upon seeing this is gonna be like, just to make sure you got out of the costume, okay, right? You're not still stuck in it?
Oh yeah, we're cool. No biggie.
Okay, yeah, for sure. I can show you kind of how it works before the game. Yes?
The pep rally.
Before pep rally,
pep
okay.
Mhm.
So when is the pep rally? Like,
The pep rally's the last thing you do at school, and then
Do we
there's a
have a
couple
half day?
hours before. No, it's a full day.
Full day
But,
rally game.
full day of school, pep rally, football game, then
Yes.
the next day Hoko.
Yes.
Okay.
And photo shoot.
Photo shoot
Saturday,
before
photo
Hoko.
shoot.
There you
Photo shoot
Yes.
before homecoming.
We
Okay.
have lots of stuff to do.
Okay, let's go.
Let's
Okay.
do.
Okay, so it is Friday. What day of the Spirit Week is this? Because we haven't forgotten.
It's like all out. It's all out sharks, I
Mhm.
think.
Yeah, it's like school spirit.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it is school spirit. It's a
So
football
what are you
game.
guys wearing?
I think I just like I'll just wear like a standard like Diamante High Sharks like shirt or whatever. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. I thought about the same thing, but not gonna lie, I'm inspired by Em's pants right now. She's going to have like basically either like their bell bottoms. So like honestly, like let's go with the same thing, but the color scheme is like on point for Diamante school
Cute.
colors. She's wearing the top, her hair is spun like in a little like extra like little ponytail, and I don't know, oh maybe she's just wearing a belt that has sharks on it. She found one on Etsy and she's just like, I can't not get this
Betsy,
right now.
you mean?
Willa has
Betsy.
slapped shark stickers on her face.
Yo.
Yeah.
And Izzy low-key brought temporary tattoos just to give to any junior
Aww.
that they see because we are winning Homecoming Spirit Week.
And I have a singular little sparkly shark hair clip. Right.
I love it.
And it's like overpowered with like the floof of the curly red hair. So you have to really
Just in a
look.
sea of curl.
It's just there.
It's legit just the Jaw theme song, and then like Izzy will just pull back the hair, and then she's like, she'll do that to you like the moment she sees you.
Literally. So, okay, so I guess we go to school. Are we time skipping over to Matthew?
Yep.
Wait, you can find him in the morning before classes begin.
Because I did want to see like how Josh was acting after he saw
Josh,
you.
I also want to see about the little boy. Fuck.
Dirk Jensen!
I was like, be going. I was like, our little boy. Little boy. I want to see what his reaction is, because he just like full on saw both of them sitting outside the boba shop. So I want to see how he is, if he's acting any differently, and then also I want to talk to Matthew. That's what. Those are the two things I want to do.
You see Dirk Jensen last, which I guess we'll start there. He's not dressed for Spirit Week. He's in his same hoodie that he wears every day, and like you see that he looks really tired. And he's kind of like he's messing up the lock of his combination, and he's just kind of like punches his little fist into it and is like, and then goes back at it again.
Izzy is gonna walk up to him and be like, "What's your combination?"
You don't have to know. I got it.
Can I convince someone?
Yeah.
Wow! Is he doing the convincing?
He's like, excuse me, no.
Oh god, that's a 6. Please don't tell me do I have a plus to convince?
I think that's a person.
Oh, that's an emotional.
Oh no. Is that a 6?
That is a 6.
That is a 6.
Out of the 6, that's a failure.
Yeah.
He looks at you and he's like, I don't need anything in my locker anyways. And you see him turn and he like holds his messenger bag close to him.
Oh no.
Oh.
I'll actually say that you saw him first because that makes more sense.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
You see Josh and Jake are down the hall, both sporting some, iconic gear.
Okay.
Both in school spirit stuff. And you see that Josh is like very seriously talking to Jake, and Jake is just kind of like, like he's really like excited, but also like looks a little confused.
I want to like try to listen into this conversation.
And if this goes south, Loki Izzy's gonna just drag her closer and greet them and just talk about tomorrow's
okay.
plans.
Okay,
If this fails, if it fails,
We have a
if it
plan.
fails,
We have a plan.
I'm going to try and save you.
Okay. What?
You need to keep your wits about you.
Okay.
Yes.
Unicorn dice, Stanley dice. What was it? Oh, that only works when I'm in magical girl form. Okay. Keep your wits about you is mental, right?
It is persona.
Oh, it's a +1 for me.
Come on.
Oh, okay, 10.
All right, 10 plus. You do what you set out to do. So you comically hide behind a bank of lockers, and you hear him going, "No, Jake, like it wasn't a dream, and I know it wasn't, and she was right there, and Jake, she was beautiful. It was, I didn't know what to do, I didn't know what to say, and like I asked her for her phone number. Do angels even have phone numbers?" And Jake's like, I don't know, I like to think they do. Maybe that's what happens when you pray. And Josh kind of goes, okay, not like that. I don't know, she's got wings. I don't know if she is an angel. Maybe I've been watching too much Supernatural, but Susie always likes that show and she puts it on all the time. It's annoying. But
Willa's face is absolutely red. It's like matching her hair. It's like very, very, very red. Because she heard the line like, oh, she's so beautiful. I'm like, she never would imagine Josh saying that relating to her, but kind of indirectly. She's like,
he continues.
Oh!
And he goes, listen, man, I know that we're doing the whole homecoming thing with you. You've got some kind of thing with Izzy, and I'm being there to support you, and I guess that's okay, but I don't know, it feels kind of slimy, because it's like, I really like this blue, and he kind of like shrugs and goes, I don't know.
Willa's heart sinks a little bit.
Jake pats his shoulder and goes, it's okay, we can just have a good time. I'm just gonna go to have a good time, and that's what Izzy was thinking. You might have more fun than you think.
Come on, Jake, you keep on going. This is it. I'm not saying this out loud.
And
Come on, Jake.
you see Josh puts his hand on his shoulder and goes, Bro.
Okay. Well, Willa's gonna like turn around and she's just gonna go back. Like,
Yeah,
walk
I'm not
over-
interrupting with it.
Walk back over to Izzy and she's like, well, he doesn't like me, obviously. He likes her.
I'm sorry. damn it, Josh, for being a good guy about not liking two girls at once.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Not gonna lie, like, good for you. I'm okay.
loyalty, but come on.
This is too much like Miraculous the Little Ladybug right now.
And throw it in my notes. Drama.
Notes. Alright. Okay. Well, he does like blue. Izzy is going to like just kind of like slow like wrap her arm around you and just be like, "Do you want me to hot sauce him?"
No, I'm trying to be a better person.
As you say that, you hear the click clack of little kitten heels as Lene leads the cheerleaders down the hall. Absolutely, they are.
God.
You see that Mercedes and Bree are flanking Lene, but Matthew's not to be found in the group.
Oh, Matthew.
Does he usually run with them?
He usually hangs around them, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He's a senior cheer boy. Are there any other boys on the cheer team?
Nope, it's just Matthew.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, if he's straight, like, go him. I'll be like, damn it, if only there was another guy on that team.
Oh, well.
It happens.
Well, Willa's not going to even acknowledge Lene. She's just too focused in on her head, and if she says anything, it's going to bite her in the ass.
Oh,
So.
for sure.
Lene does kind of glower at the two of you as she walks by, and you hear her loudly go, "I'm so excited to go to homecoming with my super hot date. It's gonna be so good." And she says it super loud as she walks by Jake, who does not clock it in the slightest.
Oh my god, satisfying!
I'm not gonna lie, after that very sad moment, I'm very happy with it. Izzy's gonna wave to Mercedes.
Mercedes, like, twiddles her fingers.
And I'm like, good luck at homecoming. Like, yeah.
She shakes her pom-pom.
I do love Mercedes.
We love a nice cheerleader.
I love Mercedes. Compared to Lene.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You can still seek out Matthew if you'd like to.
It's like I want to see him plus Aaron, but I mean, like, if it's like just him doing something right now, like,
Yeah, he's at his locker. And
Okay.
he is in his cheer uniform.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, I feel like Izzy's just like, I never, like, it's just like, I have not approached him outside of class.
I am here as your emotional support.
Oh
So,
god.
so if you're not going to bring up the question, then I will. So,
The thing is, I also do want to see him and Aaron at the same instance. So I'm like, I feel like in this instant, Izzy is just like too like concerned about just like straight up walking up to a senior at this moment when she doesn't really have any other pretext other than her own issues, and she's just like, and then she's just like, I can't do this right now.
Blast into the senior hallway.
she's like, there he is, and then I like,
Oh my god, no, hold on.
and I pull you through like the sea of
If
seniors.
you try, I'm gonna try and trip your feet and make you fall.
No, I'm going to.
I'm doing magic to make you fall.
No, I'm
fuck off.
no physical.
Oh, fuck you, that is the
No.
13.
No, I'm physical. That's a 8. It's an 8. No.
Yes, I don't care. I'm
No.
Izzy's not doing this right now. She doesn't want to. She is going to lift, let's move a 5-pound object. So anything that's like relatively even on the floor to basically like move and just like trip Willa up.
I'm bringing you down with me. Can I do that?
Shoelaces comes undone, and the two of you take a bit of a spill.
Yeah.
Conveniently right by
Oh god.
Matthew's locker.
Oh yeah.
And
I know
he
with Benny's locker, I would die.
down and he's like, "Well, it's a good thing Double Trouble's not here. You just took a wipeout right in front of their lockers."
Oh, thank God they're not here. Right.
Oh wait, Double Trouble's not us?
Wow.
It looks like he looks really kind of down, and like he kind of smirks at that, but then it's just kind of like, "Ah, okay."
Okay.
Izzy
I guess
kind
I
of gets
get
up and just like tries to like wipe off her like pants and just make sure there's no like dust and shit on her.
Mhm.
And she's like, "Hi Matthew, sorry about that.
You're good.
You okay?"
Yep, fine. Totally good. Totally good.
Izzy's like, "Well, do you want a water bottle?"
He looks taken aback at that, and you see him pull a reusable bottle from his locker, and he's like, "I'm good, but thank you."
sorry. You look tired, and I know that, like, coffee's not the best to wake yourself up, and tea is good in some instances, but I don't have hot water on me. And I know it's gonna be a long day, and you're gonna have a long game, and Izzy's just starting to ramble, and then she's like, just puts the water bottle away, and she's like, never mind.
No, that's really nice of you. Thank you. I'm okay though. What are you guys doing down here? Anyways.
I will say this because Izzy won't.
Oh god.
It's okay.
Izzy kind of wants to stop Willa from talking because it seems like he has his own issues.
I know, but I'm like, we were going to ask you something, but it looks like you got your own shit going on right now, and
No.
It's like it's truly not important, and it's just me being me, and I tried to stop Willa, and we went down the hallway, and then I tried to trip Willa, and then we fell in front of you, which makes it worse.
No, and he closes his locker, and you see him. He's got like his books kind of like to his chest, and he's like, "No, okay, what? Something's up. What?" And he kind of like shakes his head and moves his bangs out of his eyes. And he takes you to like the cafeteria is empty, and like people can go in there to get. He's sitting down to talk. Well, people go in there to get like breakfast snacks and everything from the vending machine, so it's not like unheard of for people to like hang out in the cafeteria before school.
Okay. So
he takes you to a table and like far away from where anybody else is sitting, and he's just kind of like, "What's up?"
Okay, so I'll just say.
And he goes, "Wait a minute. Is this about our project?"
No.
Okay, cool.
No.
He's like,
nowhere.
I don't want to think about that.
Nowhere near.
I would not try to stop Willa from dragging me down the hallway. I'm gonna face this in front of you over the school project. It's like, all right.
No, it's okay. I'm just gonna be flat out right now. You are like the only guy that seems like a good resource about other guys. We have no other guy friends.
He does a spit take at that. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm so good with guys. It's great."
No. Okay, listen.
Wait.
We know not.
What's happening with
What's
you?
happening with you?
Not important.
Yes, it is.
You guys, no.
Yes, it is.
You can roll convince him
I will convince.
Oh wait, what do I have? But can we touch his heart together?
I think it's emotional to touch his heart.
Hold on. If it's, granted, I don't have much emotional, but do I have something? Ah, shoot, that's.
Well, if you do it together, you can work together.
We can do
Sure,
this.
we can do this together.
So it's the you can do this roll, so you would roll emotional to give a stirring speech or lift your friend's spirits.
Yep, I am going to do that.
Okay.
I
well,
looked
you
at
both have
Cavern
to
of
roll.
Darkness within for like the we can do this together. That he would give me a +1 because I wanted to have like.
That is a 9 for me.
Oh. Damn.
Shit. This is convincing someone.
Emotional.
Yeah, that's still convincing someone. So that's just a 7.
Okay. Together, he kind of settles down and he goes, it's a lot of homecoming stress, and thought it was gonna happen. Things were gonna happen differently. I thought it was gonna be a good night, but it's not going to. But you guys have a bigger problem, so tell me about it.
Okay, well, is he still having more guy issues?
But now it's also a girl issue.
It's also now a girl issue.
And the girl is his sister.
Matthew looks at you and is kind of like, okay. And then it like processes for a second. He goes, "Oh my god, both of them?"
At the same time!
It's just like both of them have their own issues. Both of them are very headstrong. Some very different perceptions. Both very touchy and in my face. Both somehow like me, but they're both siblings, and this is just
they don't know her boundaries. And I told one of them, "Hey, she's uncomfortable with this," but he keeps on going. He doesn't listen to the boundaries.
Yeah, he's never listened. Are you sure that this isn't like a competition between them?
That's the other thing. I'm like, are they just competing for me? Because at first I thought Benny liked me, but then I thought he was using me for something, and now I wonder if Daisy's doing the same thing, and I don't know if I have.
Daisy wouldn't do it if Benny hadn't started it. You have to look at your relationship with Daisy separately. I don't know a lot more about her, but she's a bit more genuine than Benny ever has been.
That's good. That's good. I liked her more anyways.
You're not. So this is okay. This is the second part of the argument. She also very much hates Benny, and he likes Daisy more.
He's sipping his water, and he puts his fist out to bump it real quick, and he's like, "Good."
It's like, both of them are jerks, but like again, it's like I don't know if they're having a competition over me, and I don't know how to ask that nicely.
You've got a good head on you, Izzy.
I wish sometimes I didn't. It makes it hard.
Oh no! He kind of nods and
Don't
he goes,
make me cry. We don't need to do it again.
Oh no, like that was me being like, Daisy is an idiot. And like, now this is just me being like, oh, Izzy.
No, he looks at you very seriously and he's like, what do you want, though? Like, if you had to choose between the two of them, who would you rather spend time with? Who would you rather get to know better?
It's like at the same time, I don't know if I know either of them because I went on one date with Benny. So I don't know if there's a...
Matthew's eyebrows raise and he goes, you went on a date? He didn't just...
Well, he took me to a cave and we had a picnic.
So
You had a picnic in a cave? Thank you!
yeah, see, half date.
And yeah, and that was the reason why I feel like he was trying to like get something, like not something like get something, but like get something like information or like talk to me about like
Something?
It like still I don't even know how to explain it. It doesn't even make sense to me. I'm lying here.
Yeah.
Evidently.
Yep.
But Izzy is just like, but it was like that happened, and shortly after I met his sister, and like she seemed cool, and like it was like a fun, like I knew them from like my previous school, and they knew me, and it was I just don't know, like I don't know either of them that well, but they both seem to really like me, and I'm just like, why do you really like me? You barely know me either, you know? I mean, sure, you can like someone for their physical looks, but there's a lot more underneath, and like that's just confusing me. And the most that Benny has done is take me to a dark cave where it was dirty and I hated it.
Yeah, terrible first date.
And the first time I really like truly met
0
Daisy was
points.
at the quiz bowl, and then accidentally ran into her at her house, and then she was mad at her brother, and like that was a whole other thing too. He was skipping on band practice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Matthew puts his hands up and goes, oh, the horror.
Yeah, and Izzy's kind of just like holding on to like the watermelon that she offered to Matthew, and she's just like, I just don't know. You know? So it's either like I pursue and like go on a date with them, but like how do you go on a date when they're both siblings and not have them be mad, or just say, sorry, I'm just gonna be friends with both of you, because that's what I originally said to them like yesterday night, because both of them were very much like, hello, how are you doing? Willa was right there. And I was just like,
You pushed me out like minced meat.
Ew.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you need to think a little bit more about what kinds of relationships you want to have. Like, do you want to spend time with a person that makes you feel like yourself, or makes you feel like something special, something, you know? Because these people are going to make you feel special, and it's going to feel nice for a little bit, but do you want them to treat you like a toy or treat you like a person?
treat me like a person. I want to feel like myself around them. I don't want to feel like I have to put on a certain face to be around them.
He kind of nods and goes, just be yourself then. Don't have a filter around them. Don't try to act cool. Don't try to, you know, impress them. Just be yourself, and they're either going to come to their senses and understand that you are a complicated and fascinating person, or they're going to get bored and move on to the next one. And you see him kind of fold his hands around his water bottle, and he goes,
Matthew, best boy 2023.
you gotta surround yourself with people that care about you for who you are and not just for what you represent.
Izzy is like low-key tearing up at this moment, like hearing Matthew's like very kind, sweet, and genuine words, and she's like wants to cry.
And I'm like looking at you and I'm like, whoa, are you okay? Like, I'm not saying this, but I'm like,
And then Izzy just starts crying. She's like, no, he's such a nice person. No.
He like kind of blinks, and you see him already pulling out a thing of Kleenex. He's like, I cry.
And Izzy kind of just stabs it, and
Willa's totally not thinking about this pertaining to her and Josh and Blue now. She's just like,
Oh my
but
god.
myself sucks. A really abrasive person.
I mean, yes, but like you're so much more than just being just an abrasive person. You're like,
But the thing is, though, is like, okay, now Willa's gonna be like, okay, my turn now.
He kind of turns, and you see him kind of runs a hand through his hair, and he goes, all right,
Love advice.
The doctor is in. Let's go.
Okay, this is fairly recently. Obviously, there's this guy I like, but he loves this other person who is so much better than me, and I just got confirmation that he likes me to no extent. And I don't...
What did he say, though?
That this girl was beautiful and wonderful, and he can't believe that she is real.
And, like, he feels kind of slimy for, potentially...
So
It's hard to
I
word
have
this.
a scheme.
Yeah.
'Cause
Wait!
I believe that... Can I tell him a scheme?
You don't... Willa doesn't know you have a
Oh, wait,
scheme.
no, I did. I told you that I'm bringing... Oh, wait, but you don't know that it's because I want to get you and
Yeah,
Josh
you don't
together.
know...
Never mind. Scrub that from the tape. It never actually happened.
No. He looks and he goes, well, how do you... What exactly did he say, though? And, like, he's a high school boy, right?
He is.
Okay.
He is very much a high school boy.
You see Matthew pulls, like, a Cliff Bar out of his bag, and he kind of breaks off a couple pieces and offers them to you. It's the white chocolate macadamia one.
Willa immediately...
Izzy will take it from you. And she'll put this little fruit bowl that she has, and she'll put it on the table and, like, put, like, 3 forks in it.
I just eat it.
She
Okay.
has spare forks. You don't know if one's gonna fall on the floor.
Well, like, for the longest time, he's always hated me, ever since, like, in middle school or whatever. But
Oh,
then-
is it Josh?
Yeah.
Listen,
No, there's very few boys that have a passion of disliking you since
Everyone dislikes me! What do you mean?
not everyone dislikes you.
yeah, he's like, I don't...
Benny,
Jake is cool
I
with
don't
you.
dislike you.
Benny definitely
Matthew?
dislikes me.
Mercedes?
Well, yeah, Benny sucks. Sorry.
It's
Sorry.
all good.
I know
It's all
you're-
good.
No, but then
I'm
he
trying not
likes,
to let other people's opinions of people sway mine.
but then
That's very smart.
he likes this other girl, and she's apparently like way so much better than me, and he idolizes her to a sense. And
I mean, also idolization of someone isn't good either, because
Yeah,
then like when
but-
you realize who someone is and it's not exactly the ideal version of you, it's gonna make you see them differently.
I don't know what to do if he really likes this other person. Now that I know that he really likes this other person, I don't want to keep on trying to like paw at him when he likes someone else, and I don't know.
Are you just afraid of ruining what you have right now because you think if you do something different, it'll go away?
Well, we don't really have anything to ruin.
He kind of raises his brows like, you guys bicker like you're a sitcom couple.
No, we do not.
Izzy is nodding.
He puts his fist out to bars. He's like,
What?
you do. It sounds like he's just got a really big celebrity crush. Like, does this girl go here? Or does she
I
go to
don't think-
Carbondale?
I don't think she goes to Carbondale.
He kind of laughs and he goes, does Josh have a girlfriend who lives in Carbondale? And, you know, we've never met her because she lives so far away.
I don't think she goes to Carbondale, no.
Off table, that sounded kind of personal.
Yeah, that
to
sounds
Matthew.
very personal.
That sounded kind of
sounds very
personal to Matthew.
Listen, Matthew's had it rough.
Izzy's gonna kind of like.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know if Matthew likes personal touch, physical touch. Izzy doesn't like it either.
I mean, he's fist bumped you.
Yeah, he did.
She's gonna like pat the back of his hand after he says that.
He's like, oh, that's cool. Don't worry
I'm
about
sorry,
it.
it sounded personal.
But I don't know, I'm just so me, and I don't know, like, he doesn't like me, because I'm just me, and I don't want to, like,
Well, did he say that he doesn't like you?
well, more like he gives me, like, sneers and scowls, and, like, makes mean comments towards me. But,
I mean, Lene has...
But he's also been very nice and like has been very appreciative. Like whenever you guys play basketball, he's just like, "Damn, she plays good," you know.
Yeah, Matthew's like, well, Lene, and then he stops and he goes, actually, no, we're not gonna... I don't think
what
that...
about Lene?
He's like, I don't think her information is trustworthy.
What?
Frankly.
What is her information?
Well, I don't think she's very trustworthy sometimes, but
Well, she and Josh have been kind of becoming friends and stuff, and he's kind of told he's told her some things that and he's like, you know what, fuck it, Lene doesn't like you.
I
Okay?
know that for
Flat
sure.
out.
I do not like her.
He's like, that's probably smart.
Yeah,
yeah.
And
she can kiss my hot sauce soul shoes.
he's like, yeah, she can. She really can. Anyways, Josh was really impressed with you. After your gym match or whatever. He was talking about you for a while to Lene afterwards.
Oh.
And like, not making fun of you. Because that's originally how they bonded. But
Of course that's how
it was much nicer. And Lene was kind of getting pissed off because Josh was being nice about you.
Oh.
He like taps your forehead with with a pen, and he's like, "You have to remember that he's a high school boy.
They're not fully cooked.
They're dumb."
They're dumb.
He taps again and goes,
And broke.
"They're dumb. They're broke. They suck."
Yes.
He goes, myself included, but
Especially towards Benny.
he goes,
Fuck 'em.
especially towards Benny. But it could be that this kid's got a celebrity crush or like a crush on some, girl way out of his league. And he doesn't actually realize that a person that he could enjoy is right beside him.
Willa's like the quietest she's ever been, and she just kind of like mulls in her thoughts for a little bit, and she's like, oh.
I mean, you could also just try to be friends with him and not hate on each other all the time.
Every time he does that stupid little smirk, it reminds me of middle school. You know what I'm talking about.
I mean, yes, but that was also middle school, and middle school boys are worse than high school boys.
Matthew taps his nose like it's like, yes. The warning bell goes, and Matthew's like, "Good talk, guys. If you ever need to talk again, I'm cool. Just let's not bring up any of this stuff in 4th hour.
Fair.
Not in front of Aaron. Unless he's asleep, then we might be able to get away with it."
Whatever's happening with you, and I know you don't have to talk about it if you don't want. But we don't know what's going on with you, and you can share if you want, and you don't have to if you don't want to. But every single moment is a new moment, and it doesn't have to bleed into the next.
Roll to convince someone.
Can I help her?
Yep. Oh gosh, yes, please. roll to unlock his
Touch
backstory.
his heart event.
Please, like a 3.
That's a 9. It's a 9.
Please, can you
It's a 9.
Can it work with Janine?
He stands up and he kind of goes, "I don't know how to. I was just hoping that Aaron would be going to homecoming without someone." And he turns and goes.
I like lean into Izzy. I'm like, okay, team, get Matthew and Aaron together. Let's go! Go!
Fuck! Oh my god! Fuck all of
I had a feeling. I had a feeling he liked Aaron. I had a feeling.
I'm not gonna lie. I was wondering about it, but I was like, I don't know.
Because the way that he keeps looking over at Aaron, I'm like, oh my god, he likes Aaron. Oh my god.
It's been so good because you guys have been like, well, Matthew's on the table, and I'm like, that boy is gay. He's not on the table.
That's why he's so attractive, so approachable, because he's gay.
You're like,
Yeah, but high school boys are dumb. They don't. Them with girls is stupid. The boys with boys is kind of less so. I don't know. Not gonna lie, at one point I was like, I don't know if he's straight or gay, but like, he's a good person. He's a good boy. Why can't more of the guys be like him? But it's like, he's gay.
Exactly.
And that's the issue for so many girls.
I guess so. All the good boys are gay.
Or stupid.
Or stupid. Okay.
anyways.
Class or whatever we gotta do.
Yep, so if there's anything you guys want to do in class, I don't have anything major planned for classes.
No.
Nothing's major planning. We can just skip ahead.
Yep, no, so boop,
I'm good.
boop, boop, boop. We, fast forward in time to the pep rally. You've got some good pop playing over the speakers in the gym. You have the cheer squad doing their routine, and you see that, Lene is bass extraordinaire beside Matthew, and Lene's smiling and Matthew isn't. They've got Mercedes up in a cool, like, stand-up pose. It's very impressive. They do a couple of cool flips. And the football team kind of runs out in their uniforms. You see Aaron is there, and he looks a little, like, kind of harried, like, over-caffeinated.
Oh.
Like, he's, like, visibly kind of trembling a little bit.
Is the band playing for the pep rally?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so I'm down on the floor too.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
I'm trying to think of like any other junior leveled people that Izzy knows that is not in band.
Jazz?
There's
Is not in
band.
Jazz is not in band. I think she's the only other person that is in our year that I know that's not on the floor right now.
Jasmine's not in band. Philly's not in band, if you want to sit by
I don't think- Oh, yeah, that's class clown, right?
Yeah.
He's the class clown that I think. Yeah, we only saw like I think in just the first episode we were going through.
We
all
can
the
stand by
classes,
Josh.
right?
He's not in band.
Yeah, Josh is
Josh
in
and
band.
I'm gonna sit next to Josh and Jake. I'm gonna sit next to Josh and Jake.
Jake's like, hey, look, check it out.
Okay, I need to help him with this shotgun.
Yeah, and he's got like the bottom half on, but he can't figure out how to do the head by himself. And you see Josh is like trying and was like switching it around. He's like, where are the eyes?
Izzy is kind of just like, okay, for one, it's backwards, and two, there are like little arrows and Velcro strips that are like color coordinated, and she kind of just like puts it all together, and then like he has like the top half on, and then he looks like a cute little shark.
It's very, I think it was like
adorable.
the 2014 Super Bowl with Katy Perry and the
Yeah,
left
left
shark.
shark.
It's very left shark.
Yes.
And he's just
Oh.
like, woo.
He's so cute. Question. What does Lene's expression / Mercedes' expression look like when Jake is like in his shark costume? Like, do they notice?
They have come down from their routine, and you see that like the football team is kind of like the captain of the football team's giving a speech, and you see Mercedes like waves to you and like gives a thumbs up and is like, that's cool. And Lene is glowering at you.
I mean, that's about as much as expected. Not gonna lie. Damn. Okay. Jeez. Question. Are we still doing the quiz question? Makeup?
What?
The quiz bowl.
Oh, the quiz bowl?
From the...
That was announced from VP Todd that the PowerPoint was so corrupted that they were unable to
Oh no!
access anything, so the quiz bowl was unfortunately a wash points wise.
Okay. Okay.
Damn it.
All right. Do we need
I
a
was gonna try.
do we need a roll to perform for
Yes.
Pep
Yes,
Rally?
Pepe.
Colleen is
for
beside
go.
you, and you see that her knees are kind of like buckling a little bit. Like she's
Get
like,
it together, girl.
I'm trying.
You got this, girl.
It's been a very stressful couple days.
Yeah, it has been. I can't believe that actually happened.
I know, and I was so close to them, and now they probably think I'm stupid.
No, no, I don't think so. I
Roll to
think
convince someone.
no. Oh, okay. That's an 8.
Okay. She kind of
No.
looks and she's like, how do you know?
No, because you know, you're not stupid. You were just very, very excited to help them out, and I'm pretty sure they were touched that you wanted to help. But let's be honest, they're superheroes. They probably like got dunked into some like radioactive waste, and we're just lame humans that can do nothing. So, yeah,
I just want to know more.
maybe. Who knows what can happen, honestly, because you got saved by them from a burning truck, apparently. So
I did. It was so cool. Oh, it's our time.
and then roll. What do I roll? Do I need to add a
Roll persona.
+1, +1, +1? Come on,
Go.
come on. Oh, okay. 8.
It's solid.
It's a solid 8.
It's a solid 8.
Okay, it's like considering you got 2 trumpets and whatever in the brass section to do Star
Yeah.
Wars.
Yeah.
Carrying the trumpet
Which
section.
you
all
guys
the way.
are also playing the fight song.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Yes, it's a fun time.
Mm-hmm.
I can just imagine Colleen's like being really, really short. So like it's like the line of trombones are very, very tall, and then there's the trumpets. There they are. Me and Colleen is like under.
The person in front is a little bit too tall. That Colleen's like just poofy hair just poking up on top.
Yeah. So you just see like my really streamered like trumpet just glistening in the fluorescence or whatever. And then the trombones are just so mad. I'm like, don't fucking punch me in the head with the slider. Don't not.
Suicide.
Yeah.
The drums and suicides are starting.
Yeah.
So like as they're playing, I'm gonna like kind of lean over to look at Josh, and I'm gonna be like Willa says she's gonna try out for the basketball team.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Miss Velasquez. After the last game, she was like, "Do you want I want you to try out." Like, she's kind of excited. She hasn't ever, like, played a sport before.
No, I don't remember her doing that. And he kind of looks to the band a little thoughtfully. He's like, she's fucking good, so it makes sense.
Oh, yeah, great question. We haven't had a good basketball team for the girls in a few years, have we?
God, no.
It's just, and Izzy's like, I had no idea about any of the sports here, I'll be honest.
He points
Except
up
for
and
the
he's
swim
like,
team.
the scores are on the banners around the gym. Like,
It's just like
You can see
1987
them.
women's basketball.
yeah, that's the one. Just the one where you went to the playoffs.
The only thing good is the swim team, naturally, because we're a beach high school.
Yeah, and he's like, that's probably smart. I mean, they could use her.
Izzy's just like, right? I think she could really just, like, turn the team around. She has a really, like, big competitive spirit when it comes to sports.
He kind of scoffs and he goes, I think that's with everything.
Izzy's kind of just like, well, when you grow up with a certain expectation for things, then, like, it'll kind of do that for you. And she's gonna lean back and not say much else. Ooh. I'm low-key kind of trying to, like, quote your cousin from being a bully to be like, you probably got very competitive for that.
Mhm.
And so I'm, like, trying to, like...
Mackenzie traumatized me. She made me the way I am.
She's like, got you to be very competitive.
He kind of blinks and is like, okay.
I'm sorry, Willa.
It's okay. It's okay. G9 supports this.
I think the goal has swiftly come from trying to get them set up in a cute moment to just being friends
Yeah.
with, like, a cute possible more.
Yeah, couples with two ambitions. Friends is more easy.
Yeah, considering he very much likes Blue and doesn't want to cheat
Listen.
on her.
This is a slow burn. This is gonna be aching and full of miscommunication.
But at the end of the day, he is going to figure this out, hopefully. Maybe.
Yeah, if
Or at least just like Willa for who she is.
If
But
y'all roll
miraculously by Dr. Type.
Who knows? Or even badly enough, when I, like, flub a transformation and he sees me. Who
What if
fucking
when he
knows?
sees me?
I know.
He likes me and I know it.
But yeah, he's standing there and you see that Jake has kind of like wandered to like dancing in front of the bleachers in his shark suit and the students are thrilled at that. You see that like the football team is really excited and you see that it's Aaron's turn to give a speech. He's not captain of the football team, but he is quarterback and you see that he's very nervous. He's
Okay.
like holding the microphone in his hands and he's like, and we're gonna do good. We're gonna play hard and
He's like holding the microphone way too far away.
exactly
from his face.
no one can hear him. He's like, and we're gonna play.
Wait.
I'm gonna play the game and I'm gonna throw the ball.
So that is a 13 for my hex spell.
Yeah.
I want to lift the microphone closer to his mouth.
You see the microphone and actually like grows a few inches to reach his sound.
Question, during our time with Aaron, okay, so could I have like a sign, like seemingly in Matthew's handwriting, be like roughly towards like the bottom of the bleachers where Aaron might be seeing if he's very nervous to see you got this?
Or is that
Could I do that? Could I do
will-
that with common item?
I will give it to you if it's a typewritten note that he doesn't know who from.
Okay. It could be like, you got this, Aaron. Yeah. Just like a supportive little thing. If I could like pin it on Matthew, I would be happy with it, but that's fine.
He looks down and he goes, and our team has worked really hard and it's been a good time and this is gonna be a good final homecoming game for us seniors. Go. And he pumps his fist up and he goes, go Sharks.
Izzy's gonna try and like start the cheers, like, yeah, go Sharks.
Whoa!
You see Matthew's already clapping.
Okay.
And you hear Lene go, woo, go homecoming date. Oh, you're so cute.
We're going together. Oh, fuck. No. Not.
In this moment, I want to do something.
Yes.
Right now, I like Matthew. He is a good bean. He deserves something.
Channel your
That
inner
is
Willa.
an 11.
Yes,
I believe
fuck
that
yeah.
is still a hold 2.
Okay.
It is still a
Hot
hold
sauce.
2.
Hot sauce.
No, I am going
Oh,
to
okay.
just basically. I'm gonna have her fall on her. I'm gonna have her fall on her butt.
Okay.
With the moving the object, it's just like somehow leashes get tied up or something. And
Like she
it just
slipped on
falls,
some confetti
like
or
falls
something.
falls on her butt. Pom poms go flying.
Oh yeah, she
Oh,
absolutely falls, and Matthew kind of looks down and goes,
It's just like halfway through.
and you see Mercedes and Bree help her up, and she just kind of was like, just so overtaken with school spirit.
Can you do it again?
I do have it. Can we do it like one more time?
The pep rally is ending, and it ends with your principal getting up there and going, "Don't forget to vote for homecoming king and queen before tonight. We have to tally the votes for the dance tomorrow, where we will announce king and queen."
That's right.
If we could get our homecoming court up here, we would love to. And you see that
Oh my god, who's in the fucking
Lene
report?
and Matthew
No, fuck him.
stand up
Daisy.
beside Erin. You see Daisy, she emerges from the crowd. Izzy, she meets your eye, and
Mercedes?
no, Daisy.
Oh, Daisy, of course.
Ah?
And she meets your eye and she winks.
Yeah!
She gets up there. Sandra, Christine are up there as
Bree.
well. Bree is up there. And then you've got Preston and Lucas and Zandy.
I was about to be like, you need to
Like, we
list.
got list.
There's my list.
Yeah, you did list.
Yep, they all stand up there. You see them broken into like couples.
But wasn't Aaron Loki with Sandra at one point? I have a line between them.
Yep, they were like partnered for
Oh,
homecoming
they're
week.
partnered for the homecoming week. Okay,
Yep.
are they still standing together?
Yep, they're standing by each other. Bree is by Zandy. Christine is by Preston. Daisy's by Lucas. And Lucas is a short king and is just looking up at her like...
We love it. We love it.
Oh
and
my God.
Matthew and Lene are standing next to each other, but
Oh,
are like
no.
American Gothic standing next to each other, like facing forward, not
Not
acknowledging each
touching,
other,
not
not
even-
touching.
No.
Wait, Daisy and who?
No,
Lene and Matthew.
Matthew and Lene
and Matthew.
are paired together. Yikes.
They're paired together.
Yikes.
And
We're definitely not voting for Lene.
you see the principal's like, you don't have to vote for them in these pairs, but do remember to vote for king and queen. We need to tally all of those votes, and you know, it's important you kids learn to vote.
Because we can't vote legally.
This is the most important election of your young lives before you turn 18.
Oh. Can I do it one more time?
Yeah.
+2, so I can do it once. So as Lene is going off the thing, I want to time it so she's not anywhere near Erin, and she's like right next to Matthew. So Matthew, you have the choice of whether to catch her or not. I wanted to trip
Yep, she
over
tripped.
her goddamn kitty heels because she put them on because she's
Yes.
so extra before she went up there.
She trips and
Have a heel break. Have a heel break.
Matthew.
Ooh, heel breaks.
Yes, her heel breaks and
Ooh.
Matthew does like catch her
No.
and looks upset that he did. It was like a reflex kind of thing.
He's
And
too
she
nice.
like shakes and is like, I didn't need your help. And like tosses her hair and
Okay, you fall flat on your ass next time.
Matthew kind of scoffs and shakes his head and all of the court files out. As they do and like as people are starting to leave, Daisy walks by you and is like, you coming to the game, Izzy?
Yep, me and Arthur are gonna be there. And she kind of like gives a little thumbs up, and then she kind of just like grabs Josh and she's like, "Let's go find Jake."
Daisy kind of waves and goes, see ya, space cowboy. And Josh kind of looks at you and is like, the fuck was that?
Izzy was like, "What did it look like?" Like genuinely asking what it looked like.
It looked like a very intimidating woman came up to you and asked you if you're going to the game. What the fuck was that?
Izzy kind of just looks at him and she's like, "I don't know if you. Let's just go find Jake." and get out. Let's just go find Jake. And she kind of like moves Josh so that like he is kind of between her and where Daisy kind of just was as they go off to find Jake.
Let's use Josh as a shield.
She
from Daisy's
is.
eye.
I'm not a meat shield. What are you doing?
Because he's like, right now, I need you to be a meat shield.
Why?
You owe me this.
She's like, shh. And she does this.
He rolls his eyes and like holds his shoulders out.
And she's like, I'm sorry, thank you.
Yeah, whatever.
I like the idea of Josh and Izzy being friends.
Yeah.
It's just like
Right.
the forced friendship.
I like that.
It's really fun.
that.
I'm very
I like forced friendship. It's actual friendship.
Oh god, yeah, so basically gonna go up to Jake and be like, and she's just like, you want to stay in the costume a little bit longer, or do you want help getting out?
It's a little hot in here, and I kind of have to pee, so...
Oh, that's fair, that's fair. Hey, Mercedes!
What's up?
I was like, Mercedes, do you think you can help me get the top off? I just wanna, it can be tricky if you do it, like, with one person to get off. And I'm gonna direct her to, like, grabbing, like, which straps and just, like, to help pull it up.
Yeah, sure, that's no problem. Roll me 2d6.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Oh god, I
Wait,
really want
wait,
this to be gone. She helps you, but the soup breaks.
Oh.
She goes,
Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry, Izzy. Oh, it's okay. I'm actually kind of glad that, well, at least we got a fun use out of it. Did you have fun, Jake?
yeah, yeah, it was super cool. You broke that really well. And Mercedes looks embarrassed, and she's like, oh, I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry. I have to go to cheer practice. We've got to practice before the game, but I'll see you there.
Yeah. Are you going to homecoming, Mercedes?
Yeah, I always go. I love dances.
Oh, that's always so fun. All right, well, we'll see you on the dance floor.
Yeah, that'll be great. I heard you two are going together. That should be fun.
And like Izzy kind of gives her like a little like she's like, I got something to tell you kind of thing. And then she kind of like waves and she's like, wink. And
Cute.
walks away, and Jake's like, did that go okay?
Izzy's like, that went fine.
Okay. I
Don't
don't know
worry-
what to
don't
say
worry
to
about
pretty
the
girls. Not that you're not pretty. Like, you're pretty, but like...
Oh no, that's fine. I know that I'm pretty.
We love confidence. We love self-confidence.
Izzy's kind of just like not at the same time, just like being confident. She was just like physically like very much I am, but she's like, well, you can compliment anything. You can compliment that she did really good with the cheer routine. You can say that like the last like time that she did something, she was smart. You can say that something compliments her.
Yeah, she like shreds those routines. It's sick.
You
She's
should have
like,
said that, bro.
well, she's like on a wave of people, and that's like super cool.
Yeah, you can ask her about that. Well, granted, she as like she's trying to like get the rest, help him get out the rest of the costume, and she's kind of just like looking. She's like, well, maybe you can fix this. Who knows? And she kind of like folds it up nicely and like tucks it away in her backpack.
Mhm.
And she's like, tomorrow, at the evening time right before the homecoming, I'm gonna text you the address, and like you and Jake can just show up there.
I'm Jake.
You and Josh are gonna show up. Jake, do you know how hard it is sometimes with you and Josh's names?
Oh, absolutely. You know, sometimes even my mom doesn't get it right.
You know what you should do? It would be so cool if you and Josh did like some kind of YouTube channel, and you're literally like Jake and Josh, so close to Drake and Josh. You guys can just
Damn.
You
What
can
are you talking about? That was a show on Nickelodeon ages ago. That's what's funny,
you
you
guys
know?
could do like skateboarding tricks and stuff like that. Like
Well-
imagine if you had like a sick kind of like little YouTube show like that.
That'd be pretty cool. I'm not super good in front of a camera, though.
You know what? All you gotta do, you just honestly, you can always record yourself to see your improvements. That's always something because
That's
you
a
don't know
good
where
idea.
you started.
That's a good idea. You're really smart.
Izzy kind of just like shrugs. She's like, "Oh, yeah, I you know," and she's like, "You kind of like get a lot of ideas from grown-ups."
Yeah. Maybe I should pay more attention to the grown-ups in my life.
She's strictly talking about Arthur at this moment.
Yes.
Because he would do that
Arthur.
with his fencing
We
moves. He's like, you
stand-
have to record yourself
We
in order to
stand
see
up
where you
and
started. And you must see your moves and to see if you're dropping your elbow.
Today.
Ha-ha. And like little Izzy is just holding the sword for him to try and hit. And he's like, okay, Arthur, is this okay?
The big fucking mask on, just like,
5 years old. She's like, okay.
It's because she doesn't go, like, she was like it was like early, like even before she met you, and she didn't have anyone to hang out with after
She just
school.
hung out with Arthur.
You're just hanging out with Arthur.
Her best friend was Arthur. Okay, that is a friend that Willa can never compete with. She can never compete Arthur. She knows
Arthur
her
is
place.
like low-key dad. Dad number 2.
And basically. Okay, so I think I'm like getting my. I still have like my.
Mr.
instrument.
Strickland is like, that was very good, guys. Very good. 10 out of 10. Play like that tonight, and we'll be good. We will be set. It's gonna be some good points towards Timber's point.
Timber's Point,
Timber's
baby.
Point. You hear a few band kids chorus, Timber's Point. And he goes, be sure you are down at the field by about 6 p.m. so that we can make sure we are ready for the grass conditions.
Grass. We don't. Oh right, we don't have turf. We don't have
we
turf.
No,
we have grass.
it's grass.
It's
Oh,
grass.
It's grass.
Disgusting.
It's better for the environment. Because it's a plant, not plastic.
That's true. I just don't like the turf bits getting into my shoes. It's really annoying. Okay. So I guess I'll like walk over to like trumpet in hand, and I just walk over to Izzy, and I'm like, "What's going on here?"
Izzy's kind of just like is like mid putting the costume in her backpack, and she's like, well, I'm gonna have to fix the shark costume, but
It
like,
broke.
yeah, it was a bit of an accident, but it's all good. I think it's gonna be an easy fix. I think Arthur has like a sewing kit or like a little patch kit
Oh, he's
that we
got
can
that.
put on top of it.
He's got that down pat.
Yes.
You sure you don't need help with that? And Benny is right behind you.
Ah.
Because I do know how to sew.
Izzy kind of like holds it to her, and she's like, "Well, it's not really much of a sewing thing. It's more like a patch thing because it's like like the blow up kind of stuff." And she kind of just nods at the end, like, "Yep, that's what I'm saying." Does Benny say anything after Izzy's flubberness?
No, he kind of looks down and he's like, you okay? Did you get enough rest last night?
Nope, kind of tired. Should probably get out before the homecoming game, so I might go home. Willa, let's go get something to eat real quick.
Okay.
And she'll like grab her plus like Josh and just start.
Josh's like, what are you grabbing me for?
And like just starts like low key power walking out of the door.
You hear Benny call behind you. See you at the game tonight.
And she kind of just like gives this look to Josh, be like, do you understand now why you were a meat shield? She doesn't say it, she just gives him a look. I don't know if he's gonna get it.
He looks kind of like back and then back to you and then back and he's like, that guy? Really?
Yeah.
Izzy's like, I'm trying to avoid him.
He looks to you, Will, and is like,
And also his sister.
you're cool with that?
I'm not cool with it. I was so tempted to empty my spit valve all over his shoes. But I didn't do it.
That does make Josh chuckle. He goes, be kind of funny, right?
Yeah. I'm trying to be a better person.
He
I'm not
shakes his
gonna
head.
lie.
Not gonna lie. I just feel like we just need a person for Willa and Josh to both hate, and they're gonna be friends.
Benny, we can both hate Benny together.
He shakes his head and he's like, honestly, Izzy, I know you're kind of a weirdo, but like, Benny Schwartz? Really?
Izzy kind of just stops in her tracks, and she's like, do not make assumptions of other people based on the very limited information that you know. Please and thank you. You are a good individual, and I hope that you can continue to act that way. Good day. I'll see you tomorrow for pictures.
Have a day you deserve, and I
Which is a good day.
He lazily flips you guys off and finds Jake.
Fuck you too.
What?
And like Izzy like flips him off back, but also just like waves hi to Jake.
Jake's like, bye! I'll see you guys at the game, and if not, I'll see you tomorrow!
Oh my god. Wow, Izzy's getting spicy.
Spicy Izzy.
We love spicy.
Spicy fun.
You can only be around Willa for so long.
Or some of that hot sauce seeps in.
Yeah.
A little spicy. My goodness gracious.
Yep.
Okay.
So, are we ready for the game, or did you guys need to stop somewhere?
I need to probably go pick up Arthur. Yep. So I'm gonna pick him up, and I have like an extra like shirt. for him to
We
wear
need to get.
if he wants to wear it.
My dad's coming over to football game,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just go.
We need
with
more
the two
emotional
dads.
support because Mackenzie's coming to the football game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
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 Okay. All right. So I guess you have to do some pre-band prep, perhaps, possibly.
Yeah, so either you can like drop me off early or I don't have any. Colleen is my only other band friend, so she doesn't have a car. So
I mean, let's go pick up Arthur. Let's go pick up your dad, and we can all for it. Let's go get food.
okay, sounds good.
We can go to like the local Chinese restaurant.
Yeah. You do also recognize one of the boys on the homecoming court.
Oh my God, what?
is in band in the percussion section.
Oh, of course, he's in the
drumline,
drums.
let's go.
Yep, Lucas. Lucas is in the percussion section.
It's like this is such like new information.
So it's like you recognize him, but like
We're
don't
not
talk to
friends. We're
him.
not really friends.
You just know him as one of the guys who sits in the back and plays drums.
The short cane is the drum line.
He's the chaotic xylophone kid when he's on xylophone.
Nah, drum line. We gotta give him a nice position.
He's got the whip during the Christmas concert for sleigh ride.
It's just like he is the comedy. He
Yep.
is the entire show for that one
He's
scene.
what Philly wants to be.
Ooh,
Let's be real.
Ooh, I see now. I see.
So yeah, you guys have a lovely dinner of Chinese food, and Willie, your dad looks down at his phone. He's like,
ETA on
"They're there."
there.
He pats your hand, and is like,
We gotta sit from the opposite side of them.
I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna get through this for your mom. You play that trumpet so good, okay?
I will.
I know you will.
I will.
You will.
Don't let Aunt Susan get to you.
Jason goes, I'm gonna try.
Oh God.
You see him pull out a couple of
Dad,
index cards, and he's like, I have conversation starters if things go off the rails.
Okay, or maybe silence is also good too, because that way she doesn't get a chance to speak.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do the
He nods and he goes, honestly, it might be nice to hear whatever wild thing Tobin's been up to, so. Which is Susan's husband.
Okay. What's his name?
Tobin. Tobin. Think,
Of course Aunt Susan marries this person.
Tobin
Yes.
and Susan.
Aunt Susan. Uncle. Am I cool with this one, Tobin?
Tobin's just out there. He's one of those people that has a new hobby every time you talk to him, and it's a new outlandish hobby. Like the last time you talked to him, he was doing Tunisian rug making. So now you have no idea what he's gonna do.
Okay, but is he like nice to like me and my dad?
He's decent. Like,
Okay.
there's that level of passive aggression, but it's like he doesn't he doesn't understand that he's doing it.
So the one that you don't really want to talk. No, you don't want to talk to any of
We
them,
don't
pretty much.
want, especially Aunt Susan and Mackenzie. I will throw down at Mackenzie. We'll probably tear her hair out, maybe. We'll see what happens if she provokes me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, you're not even hot sauce level. We are like way beyond
Yeah.
that.
No, like I have hot sauce her, and now she has learned to avoid food from me because I have spiked her food way too many times with the ghost pepper sauce.
Oh God.
All right, so I guess we're going over to the band prep thing before the actual game starts.
Yeah. You get over there and get onto the field, and you guys are starting to practice up. As people are starting to filter in, the game starts at about 7. Izzy, you're kind of where are you standing?
Okay, so before we leave to go pick up Willa's dad, I review with Arthur what plan A was and what happened, just in case he's questioned by either Benny or Daisy. I show him their pictures, just so he.
Oh my.
These are the Schwartzes. They're both
I've
very.
heard of the Schwartz family, but I thought the children were a little less mall goth.
Izzy tries not to laugh, and she's like, "What do you know about the Schwartzes? They went to Carbondale back when I was back in like elementary school with them."
Yes, their parents are both on the executive boards for major corporations.
Oh, so they're business people.
They are. Mr. and Mrs. Schwartz have sponsored pretty much every public work in Diamante Beach.
Oh.
You know, the fountain in the park, and
Did they revitalize
the
Vesco
major-
Park?
the major bricks along along downtown. You know, the Schwartz name is everywhere. You know, our public library is the Schwartz Memorial Public Library.
Oh God.
Is this kind of like, well, yes, but like, who are they as people? Like, do they enjoy smooth jazz? Are they nice to their kids? Are they uptight little...
Honestly, I haven't seen them around town in a very long time.
Where have they been?
They're traveling.
It just seems
for-
like they're not very much home.
No, they don't seem to be. If they're not on business, they are usually enjoying a vacation in the Maldives or sometimes the Falkland Islands, whatever suits their fancy. I believe they took a trip to Antarctica a few times ago.
Why would you go to Antarctica for fun?
It's meant to prove it. And prove that you did.
It's also very pretty.
Whatever.
There's penguins there.
There are penguins there.
Penguins.
Antarctica.
Antarctica.
Oh, Antarctica. Never mind. I was thinking Alaska. 'cause
Polar
like,
bears
that
north, penguin south.
makes sense. Like, Izzy kind of just stands there for a second. She's like, it just seems lonely to not have your parents around. I was wondering if they were good people.
He looks at you very seriously and he's like, Izzy, are you doing okay?
Honestly, right now I feel like I'm gonna cry for Izzy.
No!
So, are you? I'm actually crying.
He holds your hand and he's like, do we need to have a day, just the two of us?
Izzy's just like, nah. She's like, I haven't been to in a while. That would be nice.
Oh no, Izzy, no!
Willa's set to go off for
Kleenex conveniently right
right there.
Oh, Claire!
No.
Oh,
Izzy, she's a good
good bee.
She's very confused and also lonely because her parents aren't here for homecoming, so she won't be able to see them.
Oh, no.
So I just thought about that and I was like, it must suck for the Schwartzes to like not have your parents around and to always be off. So it's just like, of course they're gonna be acting different. She had Arthur, so she's like very much more mature with everything. But like,
Oh,
God.
Willa's crying sense for Izzy is going off.
Like, Willa has two things on her at all times: hot sauce packets and a small little thing of tissues.
Little baby Kleenex.
Yeah.
Because you never know when Izzy's gonna cry or if she accidentally hot sauced the wrong person. She has to wipe up the mess.
Yeah. Or maybe the tissues are infused with hot sauce. You do not want to get those in your eyes.
Ooh.
Don't get those packets mixed up.
Nope.
Oh.
She did one more time before it was not pretty.
Oofa doofa. All right.
Oh gosh, but like Izzy comes down and she's just like, yes, I would like to have an Izzy Arthur day again.
We'll do that. You have fun at your homecoming weekend, and we'll plan something coming up.
Okay, did
Crying
you want to go to the
sense.
game?
Yes, of course.
Okay, I got you a matching t-shirt.
Oh.
Just the shirt Izzy is now wearing.
Oh, he's incredibly
I know
touched.
I know you don't wear t-shirts very often.
He puts it on over his button down. He's like,
Yep, sounds like a dad.
I'm ready.
Izzy, before they leave, will like take a timer photo on her phone in front of his garden before they go to the game.
It's cute.
Cute.
Okay, we're good. And Izzy's kind of just like clapping. She's like, okay, we're gonna go to the homecoming game. Willa's gonna play. We're gonna see her dad. And we're gonna stop the Mackenzie family from making them sad. Okay.
That's
yes.
a bit of a laundry list.
Honestly, it's only a laundry list because it's the Mackenzie family.
He nods and goes, when we did have to have play dates with her along, she's just a nasty little
Thank you, Arthur.
of course.
Arthur knows how mean Mackenzie was. I love it. I love it.
He has a chaperone play date.
Heck yeah.
It's just like, oh, Arthur's there. He's doing work for this big money corporation. Can you watch like 3 7-year-olds?
No big deal or anything.
Speaking of 7-year-olds,
Can you please show them?
you are sitting.
Okay, who's coming in first?
Well, you are sitting by Colleen
Yeah.
in the stands, getting ready for
Here's
playing
Colleen.
some stuff.
Here's
And
Oh,
you hear at the top of your lungs, and you see Henrietta is dragging her mom along, and she's waving wildly at you. She breaks away from Karen, and you see Karen goes, Henrietta! And she like comes up to like bolts up the stance, and she goes, "Oh my gosh, my mom said that I could come tonight because she wants to go see a couple of people that are gonna be here at the game. But oh my gosh, you're playing your trumpet."
Yeah. Do you want to hold it?
Yeah.
I give her my trumpet.
It's gigantic in her arms.
Yeah.
It is like literally the length of her
arm.
and like she's plus her chest from her sternum to like her chest.
Yeah, she's like pressing the tabs, and she's just like, "This is so cool."
You should totally join band when you get into middle school.
Yeah.
Trumpets for life. I like fist bumper.
Yeah. She fist bumps and she goes, "Have you been? You haven't babysat me in a while."
I know.
My mom hasn't really gone out a whole lot. She says that there's trouble in the town.
What do you mean trouble?
I don't know. She keeps talking about well, first that the sidewalks aren't even. That's the first thing that she talks about. And then she's like talking about like monsters, but I don't think there are any monsters anymore because you remember those pretty ladies got rid of stuff at the festival.
You know what? I know someone who you will be best friends with, and I bring her up to Colleen. And I'm like, Colleen?
Colleen looks down and is like, "This is a child."
Yes, but she is a fellow blue and pink stan.
And Henrietta goes, "I know more about them than anyone."
Oh.
And you see them alone. The anime crinkles go between them and go, "Oh, really? Yeah!" And they just keep going back and forth with facts.
Colleen's just showing actual pictures of pink and blue saving her or whatever at the fire
You see
truck.
Henrietta's pulling out her little sketchbook with some crude drawings of pink and blue, and she goes, "No, but at the festival they were doing this, and you see we're here." And it is just like loud and expressive, and your popularity points go up one.
Yes!
Thank God we're back up to
+1.
one. Fuck yes, Henrietta.
Fuck yeah, Henrietta's carrying our popularity score. Let's go.
She
Is Charlie here?
You do see the Bransons walk in. You see that Charlie is asleep on Chadley Branson's hip, and he's just kind of holding her, and she's in a little shark like onesie hoodie, like a little Kigu.
Stop! No!
And the Bransons actually pass you, Izzy, and you see Mrs. Branson's like, "Izzy, how are you doing today?"
Izzy's like,
She nods. She goes, "She's a very heavy sleeper, though."
"Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah, no, everything's going really good. I'm kind of bummed that the quiz bowl points got erased like that."
I know.
Well,
But there's always, snow coming, or whatever you kids decide to name it.
snow coming. Oh, that's true. That's true. And there's also the dance next. Do we have quiz bowls for the dance next year? I didn't really attend the pep rally.
Oh, yeah. Snow coming always has a little bit of a spirit week. It's not anything as major, but there's always that. And then I think this is your first year to go to prom, isn't it?
Oh my god, it is.
I do like that they
We
do
have
a
two
junior
dances.
senior prom.
We have 2 dances.
No, we have 3 because we also are we question updatable?
Are we going to have the Sadie Dawkins dance?
The snow coming is either like a snow, like an informal snow dance, or it's a Sadie Hawkins dance where the girls ask the guys. It's always a surprise. There's nothing.
I love that.
That is cute. We were talking about
Yeah.
the drive over.
I had Sadie
That's why
Hawkins when I was in
got
high
the check.
school.
Are we having 3 dances? Are we having 3 dances?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
yes.
Yeah, absolutely. The middle dance is always really informal though, so it's like very chill.
That's low key.
Mhm.
But Izzy is just like, yeah, I'm excited. I haven't gone to like dance, with like that's only dances. The last one I went to was homecoming last year. I don't even think I went to the Sally Hawkins snow coming thing last year. But is your foot better?
Oh yes, and
So you don't have a boot.
yep, she's wearing some cool sneakers.
Those are fun.
They are orthopedic.
You
goes,
know?
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better, and she kind of nudges the side, Chadley's side that doesn't have Charlie on it, and goes, "We actually found a sitter for tomorrow night so we can chaperone." So, and she points and goes, "Don't do anything we wouldn't do."
Izzy kind of thinks about it for a second, and she's just like, I wouldn't dream of it.
And Chadley's kind of like, I mean, we would do some stuff.
Whoa!
Any day.
Izzy kind of like looks at him, and she's just like, I'm not gonna make the joke. To herself.
He like motions like earmuffs on Charlie. He's like,
I love it. But Izzy's probably with Arthur, and she's like, oh, but this is Arthur. He's my dad's secretary.
Oh, Arthur, great to meet you.
Yeah. Arthur, this is Mr. and Mrs. Branson. This is their daughter, Charlie. Mr. Branson is running for mayor, and Mrs. Branson is the librarian at the school. I work with her as a teacher's aide.
Arthur nods and he goes, yes, Chadley, I've been following your political career since your beginning.
Your Twitter.
I've been following it. You have some very good ideas for this town. And Chadley kind of smiles and goes, thanks, I appreciate that. It's honestly going to be nice to have a night out.
Aww.
Well, you know...
It must be a lot of work doing a mayoral campaign. How is your sister?
In-law. Or
sister?
Well, she has been staying with us for a bit, but she has gone out a few nights pretty recently to work on her campaign, as she doesn't want prying ears, but it's been okay.
That's fair.
She nods. She's like, it's been okay.
Oh, that's okay. I felt very bad that her house was destroyed like that. That's a lot of property value. All the items that you have to try and collect to get fixed and reimbursed for.
She nods and she goes, yes, but Anne had very good insurance, so
that's great. That's good. Like Izzy is like Loki, kind of so much talking like an adult right here. She's much more comfortable amongst this circle of people than she is amongst most of the peers.
I love that. I love that for Izzy. She's best friends with the old people.
It's just so...
You are chit-chatting with the adults and you're having a pretty good time, and you hear, hi, Izzy. And you see Daisy walks by, and Daisy looks a little different. Like, her dyed hair is pulled up into, like, a cute little updo, and she's wearing, like, a little flouncy dress with her leather jacket over it. And, she kind of waves and kind of skips along and kind of crowds around where the rest of the homecoming court is kind of hanging out by the fence, by the track around the field.
Okay, so she's like down low type. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep, she's not in the stands.
Okay, Izzy will like politely wave back with a nice smile, and then when she's out of earshot, she'll just be like. She just won't say anything. She'll just kind of look like rather uncomfortable, and I feel like the only person that could clock it would be Arthur.
Arthur puts an arm around you.
Unless Miss Branson kind of knows.
No, Arthur puts an arm around you, and Miss Branson leans over to Chadley and goes, that's Daisy. She's quite an avid reader. She is one of the only students who actually uses the library.
Izzy's like, I take offense to that.
Oh.
Miss Branson looks at you and she's like, Izzy, when was the last time you checked out a book?
I'm reading the books there all the time.
She nods and she goes, and I'm very thankful for that.
And she's just like, and like Izzy in the back of her head is like, I gotta check out my books.
New side quest unlocked! Read all the books in the library.
Beat Daisy.
I have followed through all of the books, the entire Dewey Decibel section, all of it. Read it all.
Oh gosh. And like Izzy's just like, I have a good record on my Schwartz Memorial Library card.
The Schwartz Diamante City.
It's the Diamante Beach Library. It's just, known as the Schwartz Memorial Library to those that care. Miss Branson also does part-time shifts at the public library, too.
Does she really?
She does.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Having to work 2 jobs, though, that's a lot.
Work 2 jobs in addition to having a small child.
And also a broken foot at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, that's also crazy.
She shrugs and she's like, well, I believe we're gonna find our seats soon, but,
Oh yeah, where are you guys sitting? We'll sit next to you.
Oh, yeah. And she points to a part of the bleachers.
Hopefully away from Mackenzie. Mackenzie better not bucket me.
Yeah.
You hear, Izzy Parker!
We also, I think, have your dad with those moments.
Yes.
So it's like, him is also there too. Oh god, who said Izzy Parker?
You see a little girl with kind of sleek hair. She's a little taller than you are, and she's wearing these big Gucci sunglasses, and she
But it's dark outside.
pulls them down and like puts them down in her shirt and is like, wow, you look different. It's been a while, hasn't it? And Mackenzie comes your way.
No shit!
You know full well that she has never been to the valley.
Yeah.
Wait, is she?
And
It's all a this
front,
is
it's all
that
fun.
she started this accent probably a year and a half ago.
Oh my god. Izzy kind of was like,
just grabby hands to you and is like, give me a hug, it's been so long.
Izzy's like, it really has been so long. You sound a little different too. Did you go traveling somewhere?
You know how it is, you know. We're just so out there in the world. And, you roll me 2d6 real quick. Oh, God.
I just really want to like name drop like all these exotic places that I've gone with my family and just be like, oh, that's cute. That's a 4.
Ugh.
You,
Ugh. Oh,
you
God.
feel like something is off about her outfit, and,
Do I think they're fake?
and Arthur does lean close to you as he, like, kind of holds you and is like,
knows his merch.
those are not genuine pieces.
Like, I was thinking the same thing.
He
And
says
she's like smiling as she does this.
He whispers that, but it's a little too loud, and, Susan goes, oh, you don't believe that, the pieces that we're wearing are genuine, do you?
Izzy was just like, what? Oh, we were talking about the field. Your outfit looks cute. Sorry. This is a real field, Arthur. It's not the turf that I think you're used to.
Oh, yes, I am quite intrigued that it is just grass.
Yeah, it's better for the environment. And she kind of just starts talking about the benefits of grass field over a turf field and the environments in what she read up in the library about helping small ways that you can help save the environment.
Susan kind of looks you up and down and is like,
Do I convince
Mackenzie, go have fun with your little friend. We're gonna find our seats. Tobin! And Susan snaps.
She snaps to summon her husband.
And Tobin kind of comes up and is like, hey, Bambi, right?
Absolutely not.
Next time. And then you see him follow Susan.
Good luck with my cousin.
Mackenzie kind of tosses her hair and she goes, so what do you do for fun around here?
Izzy kind of just looks at her and she's like, well, personally I read books, sometimes it's warm.
Yeah. Who's that? And
Oh no.
she points to Josh.
No! Keep your ugly ass eyes off of not my man, but potentially Willa's man.
Which you see Josh is by the concession stand because Susie's running concessions.
Oh God.
Susie's an NHS. She needs her hours.
She does.
That's great.
And you see that he's trying to convince her to give him some Skittles for free.
Oh god. Everyone's just trying to get Susan just to get. Oh my gosh, it's also we have a Susan and we have an Aunt Susan.
Yeah, you have a Susan and a Susie.
Susie. Oh my god, that's not confusing.
Which Susie is short for Suzanne.
That's fair. But she'll like look over at Josh and like as nonchalantly as possible, and she's like, "That's Josh. He's in our grade."
Oh.
Did you want to find seats?
No, I think I want to get a snack first.
Right? Don't interrupt this conversation.
Snack.
I'm like,
Izzy's gonna like kind of like she'll like shift her purse up onto her shoulder, and it's like a very like low key purse, but it's like one from a collection that her mom sent her of an up and coming artist that was like came from Paris. So like not Gucci, not Balenciaga. It's like the true like Paris fashion week type stuff.
it is from a couturier.
Yeah, but it's a very like, but it's the most low key bag that you can find because Izzy doesn't like to stand out, but her mom sends her so much stuff that she's just like
Has like
sorry for not being around, but like she does like
authenticity
it.
certificate too. It came with the whole
It
shebang.
legit looks so well made and beautiful, but she'll like she'll like lift her purse up, and this is the only time I feel like Izzy ever wants to like truly flash how much wealth that she has. But kind of like checking her back, and she's like, okay, I have some money, we can get something.
I'll be fine, thank you.
Arthur, did you want anything? Water, popcorn?
Of course they took a water bottle out.
Mr. O'Brien.
Mr. O'Bryant has skedaddled, and you see that he's talking to Mr. Strickland before.
Oh, he's talking to my band,
yeah.
band teacher. Okay.
And he catches your eye, Willa, and is like,
I love that, like, right now, the daddy-daughter pretty much just, like, we've gotten rid of her, but truly you have fucking just given her to Izzy and Arthur to deal with.
I'm like, God bless, go.
Okay, Izzy's gonna kind of, like, point over, like, Arthur to, Mr. Strickland, thank you. I was, like, thinking in my head Strickland, but I forgot. Mr. Strickland, and she's like, he's a Star Wars fan.
Oh.
Go talk to him.
Do you understand? Does he understand that he's wrong?
And Izzy's like, I love that energy. Go talk to him. She kind of just like whispers, pats on his back, and kind of just like give him a little push to go talk to the guys. Well, like her and I guess Mercedes, not
Mackenzie.
Mercedes, Mackenzie. God damn it, Mackenzie.
Another M.
Goes to talk to Susan at the concession stand.
She
God damn
tosses
it.
her hair and is like,
Hi.
and Josh kind of looks to you, Izzy, and is like, hi.
Izzy kind of gives him the kind of look of like, no.
She
Like points at her and is just like, no.
so he's just like, what do you want? Because she looks at you and she's like, she kind of squints to you, Izzy, and is like, where's Willa? Where's the rest of you?
Izzy's like, she's out in the field. She's in the pep band.
That's right.
This is her cousin Mackenzie.
Hi.
Mackenzie, this is
Susie looks mortified and is like, oh god, another O'Bryant. Like,
Or not O'Brien, whatever her new last name is. Whatever.
Oh,
Hi.
right, because it's your mom's sister.
yeah. So, hi. Are you guys gonna buy something, or are you just gonna try to steal from the supply? And she looks to Josh pointedly, and Josh just kind of holds his hands. And he's like, I'm your brother. I can have one pack of Skittles.
Izzy's like, Mackenzie can go first. I'm considering for like a couple people.
Mackenzie puts a hand on Josh's chest, and he kind of like steps back.
And she's like, don't worry, Pookie. I can get you something.
And he looks, and he's like, excuse me?
Izzy looks absolutely flabbergasted.
Pookie?
Okay, Willa's not here to like
She is not here.
tackle
Oh god,
Mackenzie
wait.
and like punch her in the face or something. So, but Willa, she senses something is terribly
Yeah.
wrong with the
The
force.
Willa senses right now are
Roll me
very
a be vigilant check.
Oh, God.
I'll let you do that. I'll let
Chad
you do
dice
that.
and sharp dice. No, sharp dice and Stanley dice. 3, 2, 5.
You are a little too focused on
It's
getting
only
started,
you
like,
and Colleen. Colene's shaking in her
like
boots.
the game is about to begin, and like you see the choir is getting ready to sing the national anthem,
Okay.
and Izzy, you kind of like a lot of this stops, and like Susie's like, okay, hang on, we have to stop for the song and all that.
Oh, national anthem type stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you see Mackenzie turns towards the choir, and then like her eyes get really big, and you see that
She see Benny? She's falling in love with everyone.
you see that Benny is standing pretty front and center with his choir folder out,
Oh, they
and
will get together perfect.
Daisy's standing there too, but she doesn't have her music out because she's like, I know the words. And the choir begins, and they're singing in about a 5-part harmony. And Benny's looking at you, Izzy, and he's just kind of singing,
It's just like, I just have the hand over the heart for the national anthem.
He kind of watches you the whole time, and you see that you can hear through the one microphone that the Schwartz twins are trying to sing over each other.
You just hear like a slightly higher tenor.
It's like
with a
and the Rockets, Baba. And it's like a little unsettling, but the crowd seems to enjoy it.
The audio mixers are having a hard time trying to
They're just trying to like get them out of this.
They're just like, oh my god! Like, what's wrong with the mess of sopranos right now?
Oh my gosh.
Izzy, like, catching Benny's eye, will, like, glance away up to the flag and then back to him and then back up the flag and back at him. And then she's like, I'm looking at Benny way too often. I just need to look at the flag. And, like, it, like, will try her best to, like, look at the flag. But, like, towards the end, she'll look at him, notice that he's still looking and just, like, beat red. Just, like, I'm just gonna look at the flag now.
The song ends, and he is still looking at you.
Oh god.
Izzy's gonna kind of give him, like, kind of just, like, wave at him a little. Oh, Izzy just turns back around to the concessions.
He waves back to you, and Mackenzie's like,
Oh.
it's so funny coming here because all of these little boys have never seen anybody this good in their lives. Isn't that right, little dude? And she looks to Josh, and Josh is like, I'm I need to leave.
Right when she's like saying the little boy, I'm gonna try and hex her. Ooh,
Yes, 11,
that's
baby.
That's a 13.
That's a 13. Hex the shit out of her.
Yes,
Please.
I would like to, as much as I can, 5-pound object, rip the bottom of her bag. So all the stuff from inside her is going to fall out.
Oh yeah, her very obviously fake Louis Vuitton.
But if a phone is in there, I'm going to try and like either 5-pound object move or like at least like catch it.
Mhm.
So that doesn't fall and crack because I don't want to ruin her phone.
Aw.
Yeah, her bag I'm fine with, but her phone I'm like I don't want Josh to have to save it.
you like Josh is already walking away, and her bag cracks open at the bottom, and you see that like some stray makeup falls out, her wallet, a Paris Hilton perfume shatters on the ground in a sickly scent because it is an expired Paris Hilton perfume.
Like, yes,
God, what happened?
Izzy's like, oh my god, and then she'll like help like pick up the stuff, and she's like, I mean, like it's a Louis, you can just send it back, and they'll send you back a new purse, like because like, and she starts to like
Yeah, I
explaining
knew
the-
that.
the thing to him.
I understand their refurbishment program.
Izzy's just like, oh, okay. Would you want me to put any of it in my purse for the
No.
day? No? Okay, sure.
She
you have any
turns
pockets
to
for that?
she turns to Susie and goes, "Give me a bag." Susie's like, "Sure, it'll be $15."
It's probably the same she paid for her fake Louis Vuitton bag.
Lily, you get finished playing the first song, and you see that Jake has kind of sat by the band.
Oh, Jake, not Josh?
Yep, Jake.
Okay.
And
Okay.
because there's a row right in front of the band in the stands that is right by where the cheerleaders are. And he turns and goes, "Hi, Willa.
Hi.
How's it going?"
It's going.
"Cool."
How's it going on over with Izzy and company? Have you?
Oh, I haven't seen her yet
You haven't?
today. No, not here at the game. We
Okay.
did the whole shark thing before. Did you see that? That was kind of cool, right?
Yeah, that was super
We broke
cool.
her suit though, and I feel really bad.
That's fine. She can probably just get another. Or Arthur can fix it, honestly. He's a genius.
Oh,
Also,
who's Arthur?
it's her butler.
She has a butler? That's cool.
Yeah, he's British too and everything.
Oh my god, is he like a spy?
He could be.
Whoa.
He fences.
Whoa.
Ah, he fences.
I love Jake.
I know. Jake is such a good boy. Let's pull him up real quick. Jake is such a good
There
boy.
he
Jake
is.
is such a fun.
There's my
Also,
baby.
word of advice, I like lean over towards him. I'm like, my diabolical cousin is here. Her name is Mackenzie.
Oh.
Do not associate yourself with her. She is mean
Oh.
and obnoxious.
That's no fun.
And to save your sanity, just stay away from her. I apologize. She is unfortunately related to me.
Josh sits down next to Jake at that point and is like, "Oh my god."
Mackenzie,
Yeah.
I know that. Yep.
How do you know that?
Because she is. No, she's a terrible person. I can say what I want about her. She is the scum from hell of a cousin. I hate her so much.
He blinks and he
She
goes,
was so mean to me growing up.
She was so mean to me. She was like the meanest kid to ever existed. I don't want to think about it.
he kind of blinks and he's like, "She fucking sucks, dude."
Thank you. I mean, she's not that hard to hate. What was she wearing? Did you see?
I was trying really hard not to look
She
like...
does like this stupid persona thing. Like every few months, she tries to be like this different person. Last time, she was a really snobby, dark academia person.
Oh,
So-
God.
I don't know what she is now, but I think it's time for her to do a wardrobe change. So I think she's probably a new person now. You left her with Izzy?
Yeah, I didn't want to be there. Listen, she tried to come on to me and call me little boy. Like, what the fuck is that? Dude, it was nasty. Like, it was not to
Wait.
like speak ill of your family or whatever.
No,
but,
you can
like,
speak ill of her. She's
No, dude, she fucking sucks.
yeah.
And you see that he's kind of like having fun complaining about her. It's like, and she had this like accent, and it's like, what even kind of accent was it?
Oh no, not the accents.
Jake's like, maybe she's just trying out for a play.
No.
Maybe she's a method actor.
No. The skills that she has to be an actor is that of a potato sack, and not even a pretty potato sack.
Josh kind of looks at you and is like, what potato sack is pretty?
There actually are some really cute designs from World War II when they really... Oh, close.
Roll me 2d6 right now.
Wait, is he the one two guys? Stop!
He immediately perks up and he's like, well, yeah, I know about that.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't exactly call them cute. Like,
Okay, but listen, they had nice patterns or whatever, so it was better than like the gross like burlap sack for potatoes or potato sacks or what. Anyways, she's worse than a potato sack. No.
you see Josh is kind of staring at you like a little longer and he's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Wait, you like World War II still?
And Jake's like, yeah, his email in middle school was, and you see Josh throws a hand over his mouth and is like, not important. But yeah, it's a really interesting part of history.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. He kind of shrugs and he's like, it's what I'm thinking of studying.
Like
history?
like a major in...
Yeah.
Oh.
I wanna be one of the guys on the History Channel who talks in the documentaries.
Oh. Okay.
He narrows his eyes and he's like, you think it's dumb, don't you?
No, I didn't really think you would be into history. Not a whole lot of people are into history because a lot of the people sleep during history class.
Yeah, well, I don't.
Well, I wouldn't know because I'm not in your history class.
No, you're not. Well.
It's just so awkward right now.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You kind of sit and he's like, well, maybe we've... I don't know, nobody really likes to talk with this stuff about me. Like, what do you like about it?
I really like the political intrigue about it.
He like lights up a little bit and he's like, yeah, that's the most interesting part. Everybody thinks that I'm gonna be like a military nut and they've, my dad got me this like piece of military memorabilia and like, yeah, that's cool, but it's like, I wanna know about like all the intricacies of like the assassinations and everything and like what was going on in the political scene
like,
and
what was going on through their heads?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Like,
what
why were
made
they thinking that?
Exactly.
Yeah. The band has to play a song. And
I gotta go.
all right, cool. Yeah.
I run back over to the vehicle. And you see how entirely red.
We the audience see Josh kind of he sits there for a second and puts his hand like over his mouth and you see that there's little tinges of red beneath his tongue.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Alright, so now what? Our beloved DM.
Yep. Izzy, you are still being kind of tailed by Mackenzie, and she's talking really loudly, and she's like, yep, when my parents and I went to Milan, we were doing all of this stuff, and blah, 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 and she's, just kind of talking out her ass. You know full well that the things she's describing do not happen in Milan.
Oh my gosh. I feel like Izzy's trying very hard to just not have Apollo eat her shoe. But Izzy's trying just to kind of like be very polite and just let her talk and let her have her moment, because truly Izzy is not the one that should rip her a new one, and that is the only thing kind of getting her through this moment right now, is to be like, Willa needs to be the one that gives her the old one too, and it cannot be me.
Roll a Be Vigilant check.
Oh god.
Cornered by one of the twins.
That's a
1, 4. It's a 4.
I definitely don't have a +2 to that, so that's a failure.
You don't notice that the homecoming court is getting ready to kind of be announced. It's getting into the game. The pep band has been playing a little bit, and you hear behind you. Oh god. Someone go, Izzy, oh my god, it's been so long. And you feel an arm come around you, and Benny pulls you into like an awkward little side hut. And is like, oh my gosh, it's been forever. I'm so sorry, miss. And Mackenzie goes,
Mackenzie.
He goes, right, I really need to borrow Izzy for a moment. You see, there's been an accident.
Izzy was like, oh no, is it with her dress?
Yes.
Oh
You
my
gotta-
god.
And he starts like leading you, and he's like,
I
you
have
know,
a sewing kit. Hold on,
you're
it's in my
really
purse.
the only one who can help. And she's like, well, I can help. And he's like, no, this is personal matters. You find your seat. We'll
Oh my god.
we'll be back.
Yeah,
And
it's like-
Benny kind of like holds you close and leans in and goes, who the fuck is that?
Izzy before that moment of Benny finding her, like truly in my head, she just seems so awkward and so uncomfortable and so like, yeah, sounds good. Like not herself at all with Mackenzie being there. So like she's truly thankful
No.
that Benny is now there, just as a pretense.
Yeah.
But to answer his question truthfully as Izzy, she was like, Willa's cousin.
He narrows his eyes and goes, oh.
She's alive.
Seems like it.
She's not married.
No.
She's the Kraken of the century.
He kind of chuckles and he goes, he's trying really hard to be all the girls that go to the cocktail parties my parents throw.
Oh, those are insufferable.
Yeah.
Not the cocktail parties, the people, but
He
the cocktail parties are fine.
he leads you under the bleachers and he's like,
What?
I figured that this might be a better place. You know, you can hide out for a little bit.
Izzy's like, yeah, that sounds good. Where's Daisy?
She's fine. She's
Her dress isn't broken?
no.
There's
He
no emergency?
kind of smiles and he goes, the emergency was getting you out of there.
Oh.
We gotta save Izzy now. He smiles and he goes, I guess I wanted to be your knight in shining armor today. If you'll allow it.
Okay.
He smirks and he's like, oh, listen, I know I took you under the bleachers here, which if you're interested in that kind of thing.
Izzy's just like,
But there's not the pretense that I brought you here. Just wanted to make sure you had a good time tonight. Seems like Willa's a little indisposed, so you don't have your other half.
well, thanks for rescuing me. I actually really needed that. And for noticing that I needed an out.
He nods and he takes your hand gently and like he goes to like press a kiss to the back of your hand, but he kind of stops and like looks up at you
right now.
He looks up at you for permission before he does,
Izzy's just like, no.
and he sets it down and he goes, anytime.
Izzy kind of just like takes her hand back and she's just holding her water bottle and she's just like,
Benny kind of stands there with you beneath the bleachers, and you do hear that Henrietta and Charlie, who is now woken up, are like running around behind the bleachers.
Aw.
Like in the little spot of grass there. They're like playing. And Benny kind of looks to you and goes, so
Hey.
Jake, that's the kind of guy you go for?
did you lie to me when you wanted to ask me out on a date? Did you actually want to ask me out on a date?
Roll to convince someone.
Ooh, girl.
Oh no, roll to glimpse the truth.
What? Oh, wait.
Mental.
That's plus mental.
Oh, okay. I have a +1 to
Let's go.
mental.
Let's go, girl.
Oh, God.
Where'd
Where'd it go?
It's under your chair somewhere.
Under my chair. I don't see it.
Where is it? Where did it
I
go?
don't know. Apollo.
Apollo, did you take it?
He definitely didn't bite it.
Okay, that's
He's just
good. at
playing
least.
Where did it go?
I don't know. I just Apollo, go to your place.
Oh, it's right there.
Oh, it's okay, buddy. You don't
Okay.
come back.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't want to bite the tie. Way to go. Oh God. Okay.
There we go.
There
okay.
you. Okay, you can come back. You can come back
if you
You
want.
can come back, Apollo. You come in.
Yeah.
Yeah, go
We need a handsome boy.
Ooh, 10.
11.
11.
You see that he's conflicted of like whether he wants to tell the truth or not, and he goes, "What do you honestly think, Izzy?"
I mean, honestly, the fact that it's a possibility makes me doubt every single thing that you've ever personally tried to say about your feelings for me.
He gets
And
closer.
now that your sister is also interested, I know how competitive the two of you are. I'm
He
kind
look-
of wondering if you guys are competing over that.
He looks a little stunned at that. He's like, Daisy?
Okay, that came from Willa's mouth. That she thought that maybe Daisy liked me too, and that just made me think that now it was a competition. over me.
He looks towards where, like,
and I don't think that I'm that special to have two people fight over me, especially when they're also twins. You guys are both great, but that's kind of weird.
He gets very close. And, where you're standing is by one of the bars that's holding up the bleachers. And no! He holds up his arm and he goes, Izzy Parker, I want you to know. My sister has nothing to do with me asking you on a date. And quite frankly, I'd like a redo of that first date. If you would be so kind to oblige.
Did it have anything to do with you expecting me to be a magical girl even?
You know, a little bit did, but not all of it.
You can have a second date after homecoming. And then she kind of just like puts her bag back up on her shoulder a little bit, and she's like, and for the record, I think Josh and Willa should get together, and I figured the best way to do is to take Jake to the homecoming dance.
Why? Steps back a little bit and like the tension is cut and he goes, why would that be a good idea?
That would be a great way to force proximity.
He's like, you set off a chain reaction, Izzy.
That wasn't intentional. And also, I thought kids should run around at the bottom of the bleachers without supervision. And yourself from this moment to go follow Henrietta and Charlie to make sure they don't get near any rusty bars and that they're safe, and then she's gonna apply them with candy to get them back to their parents.
Henrietta looks like up at you with starry eyes and she goes, who was that pretty boy?
Oh my god.
Are you guys dating? Charlie's like, he looks nice.
Izzy's gonna just be like,
Henrietta's like, you should totally date him. Because he's tall, he's got cool hair.
Those are
He's
great.
tall?
Those are great reasons, all great reasons, but there's more than just that physical appearance, Henrietta. Like, if you're very kind and you're strong, just like blue and pink.
Well, duh.
Well, yeah.
Whoever I date is gonna be the coolest person ever.
I have no doubt about that.
She nods very excitedly.
And Charlie, it's so good to see you.
Hi.
Oh, you guys are so cute. Can I give you a hug?
They hug you.
Oh my god, they're so cute. I love them. And like Izzy's trying to like come down from like the stress that was Benny Schwartz.
He fucking habit on you. Oh,
I'm sorry, but that am.
I need to draw that now.
Yes. I need both of you to roll a d6 for me.
Oh god.
Each a d6?
Yep. This one.
No, I'm not.
6.
Sharp dice. Cotton candy dice. That's cocked. Still a 1.
Halftime, the first 2 quarters are over, and Diamante Beach is a field goal behind Carbondale as you go into halftime.
Ahead us in the first half. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Izzy's gonna take the girls and just bring them back up to the bleachers like around that halftime mark to see the score. And she's like, I've been gone for a while.
You see Willa as she's going towards the field to do the band. The
Halftime show?
The halftime show, exactly. I was like, the band practice. I was like, the band thing.
The halftime show.
And you guys kind of make eye contact, both of you with stories full. And you see that the football team is coming off the field, and you notice that Aaron looks very, very freaked out. Like, he looks kind of panicked. Like, the game isn't going as well as he needs it to.
Oh gosh. So Izzy still has a water bottle in her hand. Going up to the bleachers, she's gonna tell Henrietta and Charlie, it's like, if you go ahead and go back up to your parents, I gotta go talk to a friend real quick.
I don't want to go to my mom.
Okay, then you can stay right here.
Henrietta's right by your side. She's like, what kind of friend is this?
A friend who's having issues with another friend and I'm trying to help them make up.
Cool.
So
Henrietta's like, I will help.
thank you.
We love
Izzy is now currently worried about what help she's gonna give as a
stand
7-year-old. Oh my
You can
gosh.
count on me.
I would like to like signal to Matthew to come towards like the side of the fence.
The cheer team is getting ready for their they're stretching for their dance routine that comes right after the band's practice.
Yeah, I know.
The band's show.
Yeah, so she's just like making the motion.
He looks and he's like, what? He walks over and he's like, what?
Izzy's gonna hand him the water bottle and she's like, give this to Aaron, he's freaking out. It needs to be you. No one else is gonna get him less freaked out. You know this. You know how much this is gonna mean to him and you need to be at least friends with him.
Roll to convince someone.
Oh God, please! I really need this.
No, oh. Can Henrietta, like, be like...
Roll advantage, roll another.
Yes. Henrietta, use your cute girly charms.
Oh gosh, please be anything more than like
Channel that seven energy, Henrietta.
You see Henrietta goes, yeah, you gotta go help your friend. He needs you. And you see Matthew kind of looks taken aback and he looks over and he holds the water bottle and he starts to go, but Lene is already by Aaron's side.
It doesn't matter. Go. It doesn't matter. Every choice is different. Every moment is different. You can decide what happens and fuck other people that are gonna get in your way.
He holds the water bottle and he's like,
You were so much better than Lene, and it doesn't matter. You were good as a person, and whether or not Aaron sees it or not is his fucking fault. Now go give him a water bottle and pep talk him and kick Lene's ass. Maybe not the last one.
Henrietta goes, no, kick her. Izzy gives her a little fist bump. And Matthew turns, but the football team has already kind of gone into their locker rooms to kind of decompress for a little bit and work on their plays. And Lene is coming back, tossing her hair. In the Willa, you see in the stands, Mackenzie kind of clocks Lene and then flips her hair.
I would like to.
I kind of wonder what the showdown between these two
Yes.
would look like.
Who will outgirl? How
Matthew hands the water bottle back and goes, I'll get it next time. And goes back to the cheer team.
Izzy kind of pulls back and she gives both of the little girls like a little fist bump and she's just like, okay, we did good.
Yeah. That was really nice. And Henrietta's like, that cheer boy is really tall too.
And she kind of leans down to Henrietta and she's like, Henrietta? Yeah. He likes boys.
Cool.
We love Henrietta.
He is very tall though. He's also very nice.
Yeah.
He knows a lot about talking about boys.
Henrietta looks intrigued.
I love this.
God, we love Henrietta.
We will call it there before halftime.
Oh,
Damn
no.
Which our next session on Tuesday will be the conclusion of this game and as much of the dance as we can get through.